Hey there, Dave Allred, founder and CEO of Order Patrol. In this demo video, I'm going to show you the back end of Order Patrol, our QR code order and pay right at the table system. I'm going to show you how it looks, how it works. This is similar to what you would get if you signed up for a screen share demo with me or one of my staff. The only difference is you can't ask a recording of me any questions, but you will get a good look under the hood so you can visualize what this Mustang can do. So, this is the main dashboard here. You're going to see, I'm going to shrink myself, get out of the way here, put my glasses on so I can see. And once you register an account with Order Patrol, this is the main dashboard you're going to come to. And you can do so at orderpatrol.net. Just click on any of these buttons, sign up for free, I'm ready to sign up, get started for free, you get the point. And that'll bring you to this page, and you just enter your name of your restaurant, email, and a password. And just hit register. There's no cost to sign up, and once you do, you can head here to the main dashboard and start setting up your account. So we're going to start from the main dashboard here. Over on the left, you can see the different headings over here, and if I open a drop down, you'll see all the subcategories. We'll go over a lot of these. I'm not going to go over every single one because it's going to be overwhelming. It can do a lot, but depending on whether you're a bar, restaurant, hotel, food truck, golf course, it does different things. So I'm not going to go over everything, but I'm going to give you a good overview of what's going on. So this is the main dashboard you come to. Shows all of your orders here. It's only a demo account, so we don't have a ton of data on here. You can see I'm the customer on every one. You have your order status here. Everyone's been completed here, but it'll say pending, it'll say canceled, it'll let you know where you're at in the order status. It has your location. If you have multiple locations, different restaurants, it'll show you which one they ordered from. You can print any of these. This gives you an overview of all the orders that have come in. Okay, so let's start right here when you're setting up your account. We're going to go to configuration settings, and we'll start with store settings. And we'll hit edit here. You would have your different restaurants show up here if you had multiple locations. Your restaurant logo, which you'll want to put in here. I put the Order Patrol logo in here. At any time down here on the bottom, you can see you can click on View Menu. And this pops up, and you can check your menu at any time to see how it's coming along as you're setting up your items. And you can see you can set up to order now or later. If you're not open, they can order ahead of time, or you cannot order ahead of time. I'm going to show you that in just a minute. But if I hit order here and it comes to the main website, I'm just going to show you really quick. Here's where your logo will show up. So I just want to show you really quick. There's your logo. So you'll put that there. Then your opening and closing times. The days that you're open, when you're closed, when people can use this system, basically. Okay, so you can take days off. If you don't want to be open on all the days, you can put different opening and closing times. So that's where you're going to put that here. Put your address in here so we know where you're located. It's easy for people when they're using the QR code to find you, because if they're getting it from your website, it will be able to find which location, especially if you have multiple locations. So make sure to put your address in. Your category list, you don't have to worry about this right now. This has all your categories here, which you can move around. These have already been set up. This will be blank when you first get here. Delivery configuration. If you deliver, you'll want to have this set up here. If you don't do delivery, you'll want to skip this section. I'm not going to go over a ton of it here, but you can base your delivery based on area. So you can base on area code. You can do your minimum order in order to deliver. So in this case, it's $20. If they order $15 worth of stuff, there's going to be a message to say you haven't ordered enough. It has to be at least $20. Delivery charge for $5. Delivery after free delivery after $50 in this case. Okay, so you can configure all of your delivery charges here. Radius base, which means we can do it within a certain distance, a 15-mile radius of where you are. And again, you can do the delivery charges, minimum order, and the free delivery after. Map based, you get to open a map here, and let me go to the map. And you can actually draw a map of exactly where you deliver, so you can get super specific. Okay, so we won't go over great detail of that. A lot of people don't deliver, but if you do deliver, you just need to know that we can set all of that up and exactly where to deliver, and you can charge delivery fees and all that. We integrate with Postmates and DoorDash at this time. Tax options, make sure to put your tax in here. We have multiple tax options in case some states have different tax levels for fresh food, frozen food, different variety of things have different tax levels. So if you do, you can put that right here. Put your phone number in here and whether the restaurant's available. If you uncheck this, it's not going to show up online. Okay, so that's simple store settings. Let's get into the menu setup, which is kind of the biggest part. All right, they're going to scan your QR code, and your menu will pop up. Again, it's going to look kind of like this. We have a few different themes. You can make it look different. You have all of your categories across the top here. You can see pictures of them. If I click on the different category, then you can see here all the soups and salads pop up. So this is what we're setting up right here. And when you first come here, it'll have one category. I think it says demo category or something. And we have a whole video library that shows you how to set up your menu. So I'm not going to go through how to exactly do it right here, but I'm going to show you what it looks like. At any time, you can toggle any of these on or off. If you're out of an item, it's rare that you would be out of an entire category, but you never know. And as you can see, you can enter your entire bar in here as well. All of your liquors, all of your wine, all of your beers. You can enter happy hour, anything you want. So you'll go through here and add a category, every single category, which is basically every single thing on your menu. This will look similar to your POS system. If you don't have a POS system, this works great as a POS system. We even have reports just like POS systems do. So here's where you enter all your categories. Once you do, let's go to like burgers and sandwiches. Once you enter a category, I'm going to click on burgers and sandwiches. I'm going to set up all the burgers and sandwiches we carry in the same way. I'm going to go add menu item. I'm going to add my burgers. Let me just go to it really quick so you can see what one of these looks like. So you're going to enter the name, you're going to enter the price, you can enter the image. Highly suggest you use your own image. People like to see exactly what your food looks like. If you want to get up and going and you want to do that later, you can upload a stock image, which I have done on most of these. Again, you can put if they're available on certain times. Tags we won't go over right now. If there's different taxes on it, allergens, you can enter all of that inside each menu item. Okay, so there's different options you can do in here. Let me get out of here. So you'll go through and enter every single item for every single category. All right, once again, this would be more likely, like if you're out of the code Blue Burger, you would just click on the toggle it off, and now the code Blue Burger is not going to show up on your menu. So you can come here, take it right off your menu, very simple. Once you get these set up, if I go into code Blue Burger, now we can set up modifiers for the code Blue Burger. Okay, this is a forced modifier, the temperature. We can do add-ons. We can do sides. So you can make it a forced modifier. You can make it not a forced modifier if it's an option. We go over how to do all of that. You have sizes up here. If you have pizzas, all right, you can do different size pizzas. And then the modifiers for pizzas can be extremely complicated. We have that all set up in here for you. You can do pizzas. Any modifier you can think of, you can do in here. So here's the hierarchy of everything you're going to set up. Now let's go to the menu and show you really quick what that looks like. So let's go to burgers and sandwiches. Let's go to a code Blue Burger. See, if I click on it, you get a little closer picture of it, and then it gives a description so that people can see exactly what it is. But if I go add to cart, now it's going to ask me these questions, these modifiers that I have set up in the back end. This red means this is a forced modifier. I have to pick one of these. So we'll go medium. These add-ons are optional, all right, but I want some bacon on it. And you'll notice when I click on cheese that a drop-down cheese menu pops up. We have that set up. You can set that up in the back end to have a drop-down setup. So now they can select cheese. These are all add-ons and upsells, so they can add more to their order, which is great for your sales, of course. And as the stats go, people are known to order up to 30% more when they order online on an app, or in this case, a QR code. Order Patrol isn't actually an app. It's just a QR code than they do from a human. So this is great for your sales. So I'll add some cheddar, and then I can choose a side. So I'll go tots. And then down here, you can enter any description if you want. No onions, anything like that. But you could, in the modifiers, put all of your toppings, onions, lettuce, tomato, and put no lettuce, no tomato. They can modify it like that as well. So that's totally up to you. And then I just add it to the cart. Okay, same thing with your cocktails at the bar. So let's say that I want to have some vodka. Again, you can have all of your pictures in here. I only have 4 vodkas set up. Let's say that I want Grey Goose. Now all of your modifiers pop up here. They can just order on their own. It's great. So let's say that I want it with soda, and I want a lime, and I also want some mint in it. I can put anything in there, shake it, make it cold, whatever you want. You can add any modifier you want in here. Add that to cart. Okay, so just a quick look at the menu after it's set up. Like I said, you can do any modifier that you want, and you can set up in here. We show you how to do that. Actually, before we go, let me show you really quick the pizzas. Whether you have pizzas or don't have pizzas, the options that you can do with modifiers are unbelievable. So let's go add meat lovers pizza. The different sizes right here. Let's go medium, type of crust, original. I want it cooked extra crispy. I have to pick a sauce. This is in red. And then for toppings, we go whole, we go right half, we go left half. So if I go left half, you can see every topping drops down right here, and I can just add stuff as I go. All right. Most POS systems have a really tough time doing this, but we have this all set up so you can do it in the back end, and then I can add my pizza to the cart. Okay, so really good stuff. Let's head back into the back end. So there's your menu setup. Just a quick overview on what it's going to look like and what it can do for you. So I'm not going to show you how to set up the menu. We have videos for that. Oh, and really quick, before we head to the next section, let's go look at the checkout really quick since we're talking about the menu. We put some stuff in the cart. You can also see this little coupon that pops up down here, which you can do. I'm going to show you where that's located in a minute in the marketing section. So you can see here it says get 20% off any burger today if they enter Burger Madness in the coupon section, which we're going to show right here in the checkout. So here's what they ordered. It's all right there. They can get rid of it right here, or they can edit any of their information, any of their orders right there in their cart. They can add the tip right here. Okay, and you can see I have it set up right now. If I don't add a tip and I go to checkout, this will pop up. It says, do you want to add a tip to the order? It reminds them, which is great for your servers. You can turn that on or off if you want. I'll show you where that's at. And let's say, okay, I'll put 15% on there, and then we go to checkout. And again, they can check their entire order right here to make sure it's all correct as we scroll down. The very first time they come here, they're going to have to enter their name, their email, their phone number. They only have to do that once. After that, it's going to remember it for them. So they have to do it once. And I've mentioned it before. I can't tell you how valuable it is to collect their emails for email marketing, become their friend. I won't get into email marketing right now, but it's super valuable right here. Just offhand, they're entering their email to order, and you're going to have their email addresses. You're going to build a huge database. Super, super valuable for future marketing. This is where we enter the coupon code. So we enter Burger Madness right here, and then we get 20% off. We apply it here. Here's their loyalty points. It shows them how many they have and how many they're going to get from ordering this amount right here. So I'm going to get 54 loyalty points. The way we have this set up in the back end right now, we have it set up for 10% off, which means they're going to get 54 points. The next time they order, they're basically going to get $5.40 off their next order. This keeps people coming back again and again. I'll show you where we enter the loyalty points in the back end. And then when they're ready, they're sure everything's correct, they're going to hit proceed. And it's going to take them to the credit card. They'll enter the credit card information. Again, they only have to do that once, and it's all going to be safe for them. And they can put other order comments in right here. Okay, so there's a whole checkout process just so you see how all that works. Okay, let's go into order settings. Again, I'm going to go over some of these quickly here. So delivery details. So we can have any of these boxes checked or unchecked. Home delivery, pickup, dine in. All right, most of you are going to do dine-in unless you're like a ghost restaurant. You could just do pickup or home delivery. So you can check or uncheck any of these. You can make different menus for each of these or make certain items available for some and not for others. So you could have certain menu items only available when they sit down and eat and not available for these two or vice versa. Okay, so it depends on what kind of operation you're running. And then what's displayed on the menu, delivery, takeout, you might want to call it pickup, to go, anything you want to call it, you can name it right here. And then the minimum order processing time for delivery, you can see we have 45 minutes here, 25 minutes for pickup, and 15 minutes if they dine in. So you can change those any way you want. Down here under advanced settings, check or uncheck the pre-orders. So you saw earlier when I went to the menu, we talked about it quickly. If you're not open yet, or even if they want to order in advance, they can hit later, and then they choose their day and their time that they want to pick it up. Excuse me. So you can do that here. You can make it for same day only, or you can do it for days in advance. Maybe you run catering. That's totally up to you if you allow that, and then enter the minimum time before delivery in days, maximum amount of time allowed to order the delivery in days. And then under miscellaneous settings, enable tip, which I believe you should do for your servers. Obviously, they're not going to be motivated to work there. A lot of people worry about, how my server is going to get tipped. But if you watch my video on how to set this whole system up, I have it on YouTube on how to run a great customer service system using this. They will get tipped because you're giving such great service. You're communicating with them the entire time. And then down here, you can actually have a notification pop up that says, hey, would you like to tip? In case they forget, you can check or uncheck that. That's a matter of preference. Okay, so let's go to busy hours. This isn't an option that's used a whole lot, but we like to have it there just in case people want to use it. It's basically entering a time in which you don't want orders to come in through Order Patrol and the QR code, in case everyone's sitting down at once and they're placing all their orders and all the orders are going in and it just weeds everyone. If you know that time ahead of time, you can block it out here, or if you have a big event like down here, we have Saturday the 14th locked out from 5 to 10 because maybe we have an event and we just want our servers to go take the orders. Whatever your reason is, like I said, it's not used a whole lot, but it is here so you can block out times if you don't want orders coming in during that time. Payment configuration, I'm not really going to go over here. You do need a Stripe account. Which you can see here. It's free to sign up for Stripe. You don't need to know much about it, except we just have to set it up for you. Your customers don't need to know much about it. They're just using their credit card, and then the payments are coming through Stripe. It's very comparable to a credit card as far as the fees that Stripe take, 2.9% plus 30 cents. So once that time comes and you're all set up, we'll help you get set up with Stripe. We have a video on how to do that as well. Notification settings, you can set up whether your customers, when they order, get a mail or text notification of when their order is confirmed, when it's coming through, how much longer it's going to be until they receive it. You can set all that up through here. Next is the menu templates, which is basically just, we have 5 different options right now, which changes the look of the menu here. You can go through and see which one you like best. We might be adding more templates later on that you can look at. Menu integration, this is where you're going to find your QR code that you download, put on all your tables or the side of your food truck, whatever you're doing. And this updates automatically. So if you make changes to your menu, you don't have to come re-download it and print it out and put it all over the place. It automatically updates. So the second I remove wings from the menu, if someone scans your QR code, they're already removed from there. You don't have to keep updating it. It updates automatically, but here's where you're going to download it the very first time you do it. So those are all the configuration settings to get your restaurant set up in the back end. Okay, so let's look at analytics really quick. Again, this is a demo account, so I don't have a ton of analytics on here, but I'll just show you what we have. Okay, so let me go back and apply some filters. So again, there's not much in here, but you can see your top selling products. You can see your least selling products will be listed on each side, which is kind of good because your least selling products, these are things you can move off your menu, put better menu items on there. So that gives you an overview with that. The next one are I'm going to go back to the user analytics. So this shows you who ordered, how much they've ordered, and again, as you collect email addresses, they're all going to be right here. You can build a huge email database, and they're all going to show up here. And you can look up users, and you can see the first time they ordered, the last time they ordered, what their maximum order was, what their average order is, and their total amount spent. So you can really find your big spenders right here. Those are people you might want to email more than just your occasional ones. So all of your orders show up there from your users who have ordered from you. Order analytics. Again, you can see, let me go back again and show our meager amount of items on here. But it will show each day of the week how many orders have come through on each day. So you can see your busiest days, and you can see your order counts, first order, last ordered. You can see all of this data here. Again, you can look over all of this when you get into this. But there's some pretty cool statistics, easy for me to say, statistics in here for you to check out. Hourly based sales report. It'll show you by time of day exactly what you're selling, your percentage of sales, how many checks you've had, your average check, what the tip and average tip is. So a lot of cool sales things in here. Your add-on report, again, it's going to show you everything, all of your add-ons and modifiers that were ordered during this time period. And any of these reports can be exported to PDF or XLS if you want to keep them like that. All right, let me see. Do we get all those for the most part? Yep. So let's head to marketing tools and coupons right here. Okay, so with coupons, there's a couple different ways you can do this. You can just add a straight coupon, and you can see here like our Pizza Monday coupon. If I go into the back end of that, you just name it, You put in a coupon code, whatever you want them to type in at checkout like we saw, and what the percentage discount. You can also just do a straight amount off, $15 off, 15%, or you can set the price, enter 15 to make all matching products $15 after discount. So we have matching products in a different section here. It gets a little more complicated, but again, we show you how to do this inside the tutorial videos. But very simple way to add a coupon here. So let me show you. We'll skip loyalty really quick and go to combo offers, which is another way to do coupons. This is really cool. A lot of different options here. Like we had, let's see, with our burger combo deal. So if they get a burger, it comes with a side. So if they get a burger and a side and a soda, then they automatically get, in this case, 25% off. You can do a flat discount of $2, $5, whatever you want. In this case, the software knows when that combination gets into the cart, it's automatically going to take the 25% off, and it will be applied to their amount when they do it. So we can do this day-based. So say it's not available on Saturdays or Sundays, we can uncheck that. We can do it timing-based. It's only available during like the slower times, maybe from 2 to 5 o'clock when you're trying to boost sales. That's the only time it is. That's totally up to you. You can change the days or times on that. So those are the combo deals. We show you how to do that. And then the promotion display, which you saw back here, that can pop up here on their phone or on their desktop. You can set this, and this is the one we have set up here, and you just write what you want it to say. Get 20% off your burgers today, which shows that top headline right there. And then what it shows underneath. Get 20% off any burger on our menu when you order online. Just enter Burger Madness at checkout. And then again, we have this little, you can add a picture, which we did right here. This girl's all excited. She's like, woohoo, Burger Madness. So that's the pop-up image, and that's up to you if you want that to display or not. Loyalty, here's where we set up our loyalty points. Like I said, we have this set up as 10 per $100. So they're getting $1 for every point they spend. So basically it's 10% off. They spend $10, they get 1 point. All right, next time they go to order from you, for every point they have, they're going to get $1 off. This keeps them coming back again and again. Nothing more powerful than loyalty to build repeat customers, which is our main goal when we're building this business, is to get people to come back. They're a lot cheaper to market to than new customers. So loyalty programs all built in. The other really cool thing I like here is if you click here, all of your users will pop up, which we don't have many here, but they'll all be listed here, and you can add loyalty points to their account. All right, so in this case, 1 point is $1. So if someone had a bad experience or they're just a great regular, I could come in here to this guy. He doesn't really have a name, and be like, I'm going to add some points to you. Hey, here's $10. Next time, sorry that you had a hair in your meal or whatever it is, or we love you. And now they're going to have 10 loyalty points, $10 added to their account. So a really cool way, instead of handing out a gift card or doing a comp or anything like that, you can also just add loyalty points instantly into their account. That's just a great option. So those are your loyalty. Let's see, did I get all the marketing tools? I believe I did. I went over it really quick. So let's go down to advanced setting. My users, these are users within your staff, okay? So you can have as many users as you want, managers, employees. You can have 1, you can have 10. It's totally up to you. And once you set them up, you can give them different permissions. So if I go inside of Bob Johnson here, Bob Johnson has access to basically everything. He's probably a manager, but you can uncheck any of these. If you have a lower level assistant manager or bartender and you want them to have some sort of access, but not all access, you can assign permissions right here. Assign which restaurants they have access to. There's only one right here, but if you have multiple restaurants, you can set it up there. Here's where they set their password, confirm their password, and we got a picture of Bob right there. You can enter your picture if you want, their phone number. So user access and control right here. Bulk operations. I won't go into all of this, but one cool thing you can do is do bulk price updates. Instead of going into each individual items, you can come right here and choose any category you want. So I want to change my burger prices. And now I can come here and just change all the prices quickly right here and then update it instead of going into each individual item. It saves you a lot of time. Again, we have available and unavailable items right here, which you could do. Like I can make it inactive or active right here, but it's a lot easier to go back to the menu section and just toggle on or toggle off. Okay, but we have both options because we're versatile. Configure tax items. There's more tax items in there. Here's where you're going to configure your printer. If you buy a printer and you set that up, so all orders will be sent to the kitchen or bar and it'll print up. We also have a notification though. You can do it on an iPad or iPhone. As many, it's just a quick app you download. It's free, and they will get a notification when orders come through. You can do either one. I'm not going to go over clone here. Checkout configuration. So you can set this up differently. This is what the user sees when they're checking out. You can set it up differently for the home delivery, the dine-in, and the pickup, and what these say. So here's what they're going to see when they check out. You can enable as many as you want, and then you can require as many as you want. So you could have email address on there, but not require it. I would require it if I were you, because we want to collect emails. So you can enable and require as many as you want. You can see, like for home delivery, like one of the things we have on here is company, which is kind of optional. People don't use that a whole lot. So for the dine-in, I can switch this. Instead of saying company, we'll put in table number, because when people order, they'll enter their table number so the servers and food runners know where to deliver their food and their drinks. Okay, so this is what the user will see. They won't see company. We can change these to read anything we want for the customer to see. Does that make sense? So that's checkout. And I'm not going to go over stock counter because that gets people don't use it a whole lot, but it's an option we have in there to manage your inventory. Obviously, we have Bar Patrol to do that, but we're working on making that a little bit better as well. So there's your overview of the Order Patrol backend. I feel like I was talking a million miles a minute, but I wanted to get you through this. I don't want to show you every single thing and overwhelm you, but I wanted to give you a good idea of what's in the back end. So we went like, 25, 30 minutes. That's what a screen share demo usually is. If you have any questions at all, make sure email us, info@orderpatrol.net. We'll answer your questions. If you're ready to sign up, head to orderpatrol.net, sign up. It's free. Get yourself started, and then we'll help support you along the way to get you all set up and get you going for this awesome system that's going to increase your sales, cut your labor, and just make your business so much more efficient. Okay, thanks for being here. I hope to see you on the other side. Cheers.